What's up? What's up, YouTube? It is your girl Kanisha, and welcome back to Flourish in You. Hey. Ladies, I hope you are doing well. You already know what to do. Get relaxed and chill with your girl, and let's get started. Hey. Ladies, I tell you this every episode because I want you queens to know that you are not here just to exist. You have a purpose. And I want to say thank you so much for rocking with your girl. You are dope. Flourish in You would not be here if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much for tuning in. Share these episodes with your family, your coworkers, your friends, your cousins. I want everyone to be blessed with every episode that has been loaded to this channel. So again, thank you so much. Make sure you like and subscribe. And again, share these videos. I want to make sure that I am able to bless every woman that comes across this video. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, I tell you all the time, I'm not going to hold you for long, but I just have a message that has been dear to my heart and I really want to share with you guys, okay? So you know how when you go to church, and when your pastor start preaching a little bit and then they stop and say, wait a minute, I forgot to give you the title of my sermon. And it'd be so dope that it's like, oh, I'm diving in. Listen, the title for this episode right here is Ladies, It's Only Up From Here. Okay? Make sure you're writing this down in your journal. It is only up from here. Okay? We can't go nowhere. We just climbing. You understand? We're not going down. And another thing that we're not doing is we're not looking behind us, okay? Whatever's behind us is in our past. There is nothing we can do about yesterday. But if we can make changes for tomorrow, then that is what we are going to focus on, okay? So listen, I did a YouTube short a few weeks ago on this, and I kind of wanted to expand this conversation, okay? So I did an illustration where I showed my rearview mirror, and imagine you driving and the only thing you're doing is looking in the rearview mirror. What's going to happen? You're going to collide. It is going to be a disaster, okay? Because you're going to hit the car, truck, person, or whatever that is in front of you. So you cannot drive looking behind you, right? But then as I was driving today, I thought of something. I was like, oh, I got to share this with my ladies. This is dope, okay? That rear view mirror is small for a reason. Because that mirror is only meant for you to do a glance, a quick glance. That's it, right? Because we want to make sure that, everything's good behind us. That's for a quick glance. But baby, when you look at your opportunities in front of you, do you see how big your window is in the front of your car? Okay, look at this. Look at this right here. Do you see this right here? This is your rear view mirror. Look how small this is. That is small, baby. Now look at your full window in the front, your windshield. Look at your windshield. Look at how big that is. I told you guys, and I hope you're checking out my shorts too. I told you everything around you, everything that God has blessed on this earth is a lesson. Everything is a lesson, okay? Because that rear view mirror, again, we're only glancing in that mirror every once in a while. It's so small because we can't stay there. We can't keep looking behind us. But baby, when you look at your windshield, woo, look at all of those opportunities that's in front of you. Look at your future, right? Your future is huge. Okay, that window, baby, you can see left, right. I can see everything in front of me. Okay, and listen, whenever I'm having a bad day or I'm struggling, you got your windshield wipers. You know what? Because that's going to help you keep your vision. Woo, baby, listen. Hey, I'm getting hyped. You understand me? Listen to the words come out of my mouth. That windshield wiper, it's all good, because guess what? I'm going to move everything out your way so you can continue seeing your vision. Oh, doubt or move out the way. Depression or where it's going. Anxiety, we ain't got no time for you, baby. You got to move. You understand? You have to move because you have a future that is in front of you, okay? I was talking to a young lady, and we was just having a brief conversation. It's actually someone from high school. Now remember, I'm 40 years old. I know I don't look 40. Oh, I don't, girl, you're so silly. But listen, we were talking briefly, and I asked her, I said, hey, have you talked to such and such? This is someone else we went to school with. She was like, girl, I didn't speak to her since that whole Tyrone situation. And I was like, oh, okay. Conversation kept going, but I was like, wait a minute. That Tyrone conversation was 20 years ago, baby. We are 40 years old now. We are 40 years old with kids, husband, everything else. And you're still focused on a situation that was 20 years ago? What we can't do is we cannot live in our past. We live in our past, baby, you're not going to get to that future. Because that past will hold you back, okay? Let's say you made a mistake. You made a mistake. Don't be afraid to tell somebody sorry. And that was in another video. Do not be afraid to say, baby, I made a mistake. That's my bad. I do it all the time. Friends, family, kids. Listen, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. That's my bad. Okay? But listen, even if you made a mistake and once you apologize, guess what? Kanisha got to keep moving forward. I cannot keep looking in that rearview mirror. Ladies, we've all been in that relationship where we felt like we were hurt. That man done broke our heart, right? Guess what? You can feel that emotion, but baby, you cannot stay there because you have a future that's ahead of you. You have a destination that is waiting on you. And guess what? While you're headed to that destination, there may be a man out there with flowers waiting for your arrival. Do you understand me? Because we don't have time to worry about that in the back. He can stay back there. Okay? And when something's behind you and you are moving forward, you cannot stop and take whatever's behind you into your future. You have to respect your season changes. And we talked about that before. You have to respect it. Okay? You can't take this old friend who's still doing the same things you guys used to do back in the day. You can't take that person to corporate office. You can't take that person into your business. You can't take that person to school. You try to go back to school. It's not going to work out. And you have to understand, as your season changes, okay? When it is spring, you wear your nice summer dresses, right? When it's wintertime, you wear your nice coats, right? We putting on our little scarves. And then when it's summertime, yeah, we got our shorts on. But you're not wearing shorts in the wintertime. We're not doing that, okay? So you have to change. You have to constantly change with your seasons. Okay, so I want you to focus on what's ahead of you and not what's behind you. Anything that's behind you, that's a learning lesson. Okay, what did I learn from this in my past so I know I can make changes in my next season? Okay, now in my past, remember I told you in one of my videos that we discussed hindering behaviors that we are responsible for, right? So let's say in your past, you did a lot of gossiping at work. So you know in your next season, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. And you do not have to announce your change. Just be the change. Coworkers start gossiping like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't have these conversations with you anymore. Okay, you're changing. You're taking off your winter clothes. You're putting on something else. We're changing. We're constantly changing. But guess what? We are changing for the better. We are changing to be a blessing. We are changing because there's only one way we can go, and that's up. That's all. That's what we're here. We have one goal, and that is to live in our purpose, to live in our God-driven purpose. Okay? So again, what's ever behind you, that stays behind you. What's in front of you is what you need to focus on. And as you're walking in your purpose and you're looking forward and you see those distractions, I want you to think of that windshield wiper. That's okay. Listen, I'm going to move all this rain, this storm, this depression, this doubt, this anxiety, okay, this loneliness. I'm moving that all out your way because I want you to stay focused on God and I want you to keep moving forward. That is what we're doing. We're moving forward, okay? And listen, I found myself in a position this week where I was just very aggravated. I was just so I don't know, I was frustrated. Listen, I get frustrated when I can't chill with you guys, okay? When I can't bring you content, when I want to bring you content, ask my husband. I'm frustrated. I'm like a grown woman with a tantrum. I want to talk to my ladies. I want to get on Flourishing You, right? Because Flourishing You is what I'm going for. That's what's ahead of me. So I can't continue having the same conversations I had before. You know, I still have people call me like, yo, you know, we're going dancing. Hey, you want to come chill with us? I can't. You know why? Because I got to work on Flourishing You. Well, listen, girl, we about to go. Now, don't get me wrong. I'll go have brunch every once in a while. Yeah. But like clubbing and stuff, guys, I don't have time for that no more. Because listen, while they may be getting their dance on 11, 12 o'clock at night, I need to be at my computer working on my next episode or editing, right? And I'm working on a surprise. I'll tell you guys that later, but I need to work on that. I don't have time because I see my future, right? I was listening to a sermon. Oh my gosh, guys, this was so good. Make sure you tap into this. This is so good. God gives you a glimpse of your future, right? Like he gives you that vision. I can be asleep and I can just see myself surrounded with so many beautiful queens, right? But I don't see the process. Like, show me how to get there. What's the plan? God's like, because I got you. I have you, sister. Like, I got you. You keep focused on me. You keep looking forward. You let God be that windshield wiper to keep you focused. I'm going to move everything out your way. Only thing I need for you to do is stay focused on me. If I keep moving forward in what he wants me to do, and I'm not looking behind me, I'm not trying to live out my rearview mirror. Listen, hey, we're going up from here, right? You may be saying, listen, I'm looking at my future. I see ahead of me, but I don't know how to get there. I have no plan. Like, I know what I want to do. I'm frustrated. I can't get there. You know what you need to do? Slow down and breathe. Because in the midst of you getting angry and frustrated, the answer is right there. Just slow down. Slow down. And it will come to you. Pray about it. It will come to you. Okay? I also did a short where someone told me, girl, you changed. They told me that. They was like, you changed. I don't know. And I talked to them briefly. You just changed. I was like, thank you, girl. You see the change in me. You know, yes, I'm changing. I am changing for the better. And I am loving my process. I'm loving it. Okay? So listen, I told you I was not going to hold you long, but that is what I want you to do. And when I'm throwing this to you, when you get in your car and you adjust your mirror, I want you to smile. I want you to be like, I remember what Flourishing You said about this rearview mirror, because we don't use it often. We use it, but baby, we're not driving like this, because we're going to collide. Something's going to happen in front of us. We're going to miss something. We're going to hit something. Something is going to get hurt. Listen, you keep looking in your rearview mirror, something is going to get hurt. You keep going back to that past relationship that God told you to let go, you are going to get hurt. You keep holding on to these friendships where God say, hey, you out of season, like you've outgrown this, you are going to get hurt. You keep doing these habits that God's already broken and saying, listen, quit going back to it, you are going to get hurt. You are going to get hurt. So continue looking forward, right? Continue looking forward. Continue allowing him to guide you. Let him lead and you follow. And I told you, when I'm talking to you guys, I am talking to myself, because this is something that I'm applying to my life. This is something I feel like I fell off, right? But I'm getting back on track because I realize it's only up from here. Okay? This road may seem lonely, but it's not. It may seem like isolation, but guess what? In the midst right now, while you feel like you might be alone, you might feel like it's isolation, you might feel like you just can't get your thoughts together, this is the time where he is molding you, right? Actually, I enjoy my private time now. Before, I didn't enjoy my private time. I always had to be with people. I always wanted to be, doing kickbacks or kicking it with people. But when I actually stopped, took my time, relaxed, and was like, listen, Lord, I need to know exactly what you have for me. I need to know exactly what you want me to do. If you would have came to me 3 and 4 years ago and say, hey, you're going to be doing Flourishing You, I'd have been like, what? Me? Doing Flourishing You? No, not me. You got the wrong person, baby. I ain't doing no Flourishing You. I ain't pour me some wine, girl. Let's turn up. I'm being real with you. Me doing Flourishing You? But listen, when I took the time and said, you know what? Everything in the past is in the past. When I took the time and said, okay, mold me, show me what you want me to do. Okay, here I am. What is it that you have for me to do? Right? When I allow him to tell me exactly what I need to know, again, staying focused and looking this way, allowing him to be the windshield wiper, he just moving everything out my way, and that's the only thing I need you to do is drive, right? I need you to let him drive, but you just stay focused. Listen, now I have Flourishing You, and I have so much more in store, right? You are not here just to exist. And I tell you that all the time. I love being a mother. I am a wife. I am an entrepreneur. I have a job. I'm a daughter, right? I'm a sister. I have so many hats. We have so many hats. But the main hat that we need to wear is being children of God. I mean, real. That's the main hat right there. And then you're not taking care of the person that's wearing the hat. Come on now. Like, how does that work? How are you pouring into others and you're empty, right? So when I slow down my life and I start staying focused and I let everything in my past be in my past, right? And sometimes I will sit and just start laughing at myself and be like, you know what? I actually do not regret anything that happened in my past. I'm talking about pain, hurt, because everything has made me stronger. I have grown so much, right? Because I already know. I'm glad I experienced it then, because I don't have to go through that in my next season. Or if I say, oh, I see a relationship that's not right for my life, I already been through that in the past, so I know how to handle it. I can handle it now, so I can say, no, we good. I can nip it before you even start, right? So again, stay focused, ladies. Continue moving forward, and it's only up from here. I love you. I told you this wasn't going to be long, but I pray that it blessed you, and I will see you next time. Peace.